sir. Yes, sir. We live and we back, man. You already know. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose, man. Here today bringing you my starting five on DraftKings and FanDuel. Let's get into it. All right, the official, real start of the NBA season. Yesterday was just a little appetizer, little two-gamer. You know, I dropped the video for y'all. I typically don't on 3 games or smaller, but we got a full gamut today. 12-game slate. We're going to get right into it, y'all. But before we do, man, hit the subscribe button. Definitely hit that like button. Turn the notification bell on so you can be here rocking with us every day when the video drops. Still got NFL content coming tomorrow and Friday, so be on the lookout for that stacks and running backs video. But listen, man, it's the season just getting started. Like I said, it's the real start of the NBA season. This first week of the NBA season, man, we taking it extremely light, man. Like I said, like you heard me say before, man, it's a lot of new faces and new places. We want to just take this first week. I'm probably doing just like 2 single entries on DraftKings or 1 single entry on FanDuel. Super light on my lineups, like just trying to get acclimated to the slate, man. I like to take this first week of the NBA season and just trying to observe it. That should give you 2 to 3 games on at least every team. That way you can kind of get a feel for what they're trying to do with rotations, how the offense is going to look, things of that nature, man. So we just take this first week of the NBA season. We go real light. We're going to ramp it up now. Starting next week, we're going to ramp it up. But this first week of NBA season is going to be real light for me. Only like 1 or 2 lineups each night. I just like to get a good feel for the different teams, what I say, with new faces, new coaches, a lot of different things, a lot of different moving parts. So just take this first week, man, and just get acclimated and see how things are going to possibly look. So that's what we're doing. Super light tonight. I'll be back tomorrow with a lineup review and new starting 5 for y'all. But getting the ball started right now at point guard. We just going to take how it looks on paper, man. How everything looks on paper. And we're going to go Trey Jones. 4,200, man. It's going to be chalky. Listen, the way to go tonight is going to be these Spurs guys are just too cheap for the matchup they in. A lot of guys gone from over there, so a lot of guys in new roles. Trey Jones is one of them. Should be the starting point guard, 4,200. He's, like I said, he's going to be chalky. Pace-up matchup against the Charlotte Hornets. He's a very solid point guard here in this spot, man. He only needs probably about 30, 35 for you right here. He could probably potentially see more than that, but I like getting to him at his 4,200 in my single entry contest. Like I said, he's going to be chalky, so you're probably going to want to get different elsewhere, all right? Not going to be too chalky. It's a big slate, man, but he's going to be a little chalky, all right? Coming in at my shooting guard, give me Jalen Green. I'm staying with it. He another guy who's probably going to be chalky, but like I said, man, we're going to get different with some of our pay-up options. I got a starting 5 that's going to be kind of cheap for you and let you get to whatever studs you like. So that's why we're attacking it. Like I said, we just going with how it looks on paper and what should take place, just keeping it light. And I'm going Jalen Green here, 5,400. Should be chalky again, but this is him and Kevin Porter's team with no Christian Wood over there. Young cat, he's looking to extend. We kind of know what to expect from Kevin Porter, but this Jalen Green is looking to be the star of this team, so he should be able to get whatever he wants when he wants here in this spot. And at 5,400, just another guy that's too cheap on DraftKings. DraftKings got a lot of guys that's just way too cheap for this slate, all right? Coming in at small forward. This is where I'm going to get a little different at. I know the chalky plays. I really think small forward is going to be the position that wins you the slate tonight. Small forward is really a tough position across both sides because the pay-up options, I don't really want to get to, like Kevin Durant at 10K. He's okay, but I don't really want to go up there with Kyrie and Ben Simmons over there. We don't know how that look. DeRozan, 8,800, he might be decent, especially with Zach LaVine being out, but that's the Heat defense I really don't want to test. Don't know how this Minnesota team going to look with the addition of Gobert, so I'm gonna wait to see that. I don't want to pay 8,400 for Edwards. So most people are gonna pay down to those Charlotte guys, Oubre and Gordon Hayward. But I'm gonna look to get a little different. The guy I'm gonna go with is Lauri Markkanen, man, from the Utah Jazz. Got him at 5,300 right here. Oh my bad, clicked the wrong guy. Lauri Markkanen. 5,300 right here for the Utah Jazz. Listen, I expect him to be one of them, and he should be one of the primary scorers for this Utah Jazz team that's just going to be atrocious this year. He should get the second most shot behind Colin Sexton because we know Sexton's going to shoot it. Clarkson definitely going to shoot it when he come in the game. But Marketing is shaping up to be one of the primary offensive weapons for this Jazz. He's a tall guy, 7-footer, rangy. He can shoot the three. He can shoot a little bit. Decent shooter. Has some rebounding ability. I like getting to him at his 5,300. A little risky, but going here just to get a little different from some of that Oubre and Hayward chalk at the small forward position, all right? Coming in at the power forward, I'm just going to stay in that Spurs and Hornets game. Give me Keldon Johnson, 5,900. He is a star of this team with no DeMarco Murray over there, no Derek White. He should be the primary scorer, the primary offensive weapon here. Huge double-double upside, man. He can give you 30 real-life points and about 12, 13 boards. I love him at this price. Another guy that's going to be kind of popular, a little chalky here, but it's just a great spot, man, going against these Charlotte Hornets. I don't know what else to tell you. You're going to have to eat. It's basketball. You know you got to eat some chalk. This basketball, man. This ain't like football or no other sport. Basketball, you probably going to eat some chalk. Like, it just depends on the slate and what your options are. But you definitely going to eat some chalk because some of the best plays is the reason why they're the best plays in basketball. It's the more predictable of the fantasy sport. So you definitely going to eat some chalk. I'm going Keldon Johnson right here. All right. Now coming in at my center spot, it's simple. Another chalky guy, Bam Adebayo, all right? 6,400, going against Chicago Bulls. It's just too cheap, man. You know we like to take advantage of mispriced guys, and everybody in this starting five are guys that you're not going to see at this price much longer, all right? Everybody should definitely go up, and Bam Adebayo especially. 6,400, I don't know what's going on with that. Just give me all the Bam Adebayo. Double-double upside, few blocks potential, steal potential. He can do a little bit of everything, man. He can run the offense for this Miami Heat team. I like Bam Adebayo at this 6,400, especially going against Vucevic. He should stretch him out a little bit, face him up, get away from the basket, use his quickness to get by him. I like Bam in this spot right here at 6,400, all right? There you have it, my starting five for DraftKings. Trey Jones, Jalen Green, Lauri Markkanen, Keldon Johnson, and Bam Adebayo. Let's go take a look at FanDuel and see what we liking over there, man. If you made it this far in the video and you hadn't hit the like button, what are you doing, all right? At the top on FanDuel, give me my boy, Damian Lillard. Big game, Dame Dollar, 8,200. Listen, I know there's a lot of question marks over there. He's coming off the injury. It didn't look too hot last year, but at 8,200 over here on FanDuel, I do not mind getting to this boy. Y'all know I'm a Damian Lillard fan. This is still his squad. You know he can fill it up and catch fire, man. I like getting to him. This is another great pace game. Nice total on this game going against the Sacramento Kings. I like getting to Damian Lillard in this spot. Hopefully he answers the call and show everybody he's back and ready to go, man. But give me Dame Lillard 8,200, just underpriced over here on FanDuel. Come in shooting guard. I take Desmond Bane, 6,300. Listen, I expect him to be I expect him to be the Robin to Ja Morant's Batman, especially with Jaren Jackson out, man. You know he's a lethal shooter. Desmond Bane can get hot and fill it up as well, man. He can give you a little peripherals as well, but his upside man gonna come from scoring and shooting. I like Desmond Bane though at 6,300. Should see all the minutes he can handle in this matchup against the New York Knicks. Like I said, he's gonna be the number 2 scoring option behind Morant here, in my opinion, and I think that's pretty accurate in this spot. All right, coming in at small forward. Give me Jimmy Butler. Getting different over here. It's going to be the same case scenario over here. Small forward is the tough position today, man. Whoever gets small forward right is going to have a great chance of taking something down. Same thing on FanDuel. People going to go to the Gordon Haywards, the Kelly Oubre's, however you want to do it. I'm going to pay up for Jimmy Butler, 8,400. Big discount off of DraftKings over there. I like him at 8,400. You know this is still Jimmy Butler's team, man. He's still the man over here. I like him in this spot going against the Bulls. Jimmy Butler guy that's going to fill it up and do everything. You just hope he brings his scoring. That's the only thing you got to worry about with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler letdown games comes when he don't score a lot. So I'm okay getting Jimmy Butler. I think he scored to open the season here in this spot. I like Jimmy Butler, 8,400. Coming in at power forward, give me P.J. Washington. Going back to that Charlotte Spurs game. Going to the other side, I like this price right here on 59 on P.J. Washington at 5,900. Should be the main power forward over here. Should see all the minutes he can handle with no Miles Bridges to spell him here. He's a solid guy. Has double-double potential right here. I like him in this spot. And what should be a fast-paced game, get up and down a little bit. You know, P.J. Washington get out and run for these Hornets. I like him in this spot right here at 5,900. And coming in at center, how I'm getting different over here on FanDuel because I don't want to pay 11.6 for Jokic, man. I know on FanDuel, the center is one of the most important spots because you only get one. I don't know if too many people are going to pay up for Jokic. 11.6 on DraftKings, definitely get the Jokic, but 11.6 on FanDuel, I don't know if I can get to him. The guy I'm looking at to get different here, definitely going to give me plenty of leverage. Give me Miles Turner, 6,100. That's right, going against the Washington Wizards. This is my spot. I'm getting different. I'm getting different at center on FanDuel because I don't think nobody's paying up that high, and I don't want to pay up that high for Jokic, so I'm going to pay down to a contrarian spot. Miles Turner going against these Washington Wizards here. I like him. No Sabonis over there, so I'm expecting him to get more work inside the paint, man. They're going to need him to be on the glass a little more, so huge double-double potential here for Miles Turner, man. He can get you 15 points, 15 boards in this spot, and let's not forget the multiple block upside. His ceiling performances come in from his blocks, especially over here on FanDuel when you get 3 points for it. I like Miles Turner at 6,100. She'll see all the minutes he can handle. Like I said, I'm expecting him to be the man down low. All those big Sabonis rebounding games he had last year, I expect Miles Turner to pick up a lot of that, man. I expect Miles Turner to get a lot of boards in this spot. Hopefully get some easy putback dunks and get us that double-double and add in 2 or 3 blocks. But I like getting the Miles Turner at 6,100 in this matchup against the Washington Wizards. Don't really have nothing. I'm not really worried about Kristaps Porzingis at the center. Miles Turner's a big man who can move a little bit. I'm okay with Porzingis going to try to pull him out to the three-point line, but Miles Turner's okay out there. You know what I'm saying? And you know Miles Turner like to shoot a few threes himself now, so we'll see how that go, but I like him at 6,100. There you have it, my starting five for FanDuel: Miles Turner, P.J. Washington, Jimmy Butler, Desmond Bane, and Damian Lillard. Man, get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pool. You know they're going to be in mine, all right? That's going to do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up, man. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, all right? Let's get it.